Hi. This is a question with two parts. First of all, what's your opinion of American independent filmmaking currently? And has the situation after the crisis led to a scarcity of funds that has caused a decline in it? And do you think a new wave might be needed to occur at some point? And the second part is, here in Greece we've learned to make feature films lately with no budget, based on a more, in a different paradigm of filmmaking and on the DSLR and new technologies. So do you think this kind of know-how could be useful to the US independent filmmaking?
Well, to answer the first part, or maybe not answer it, I don't really know. It depends on how you define independent cinema. And it's become a kind of, especially in America, almost a marketing tool. So I don't even know really what it means. But yes, things have changed, and the worldwide economic crisis and also the new ways of films being distributed has changed the way they can be financed. So I don't know what is the future. I know that maybe the new wave of Greek films using small budgets is really the future and maybe the best way. And if you look at the history of any form, but let's just say of rock and roll, for example, you find that it goes in cycles, and there are cycles where, for example, when I was younger, we were tired of this big stadium rock and roll, right? And this record company, commercial rock and roll forced in a way on you in a mainstream way. So it was very important that, for example, starting maybe with the Stooges, but when you have the Sex Pistols or the Ramones, the idea was reduce down to the essential thing. Don't worry that you're not a professional. And this is the future, I think, in a way, where cinema must be now, is strip away everything. I'm much more interested in seeing a film by a Greek filmmaker that made a film for $200,000 than I am in seeing The Great Gatsby by Baz Luhrmann, you know? So that's just my taste. But cinema needs to maybe be reduced to its essential poetry. And there's a cycle that happens, and we're in it now, maybe forcibly by worldwide economics. Maybe that's a very good thing, in a way. So maybe some very beautiful, already in Greece, in Romania, for years now in Iran, we have these beautiful gardens of new cinema that come in places you would think, well, how can they be making films in Greece where you can't? The crisis is so severe, but yet here it is, you know, it's happening. So I don't know, I'm not a predictor, but I really embrace this people finding their own way to express themselves. So I have a lot of hope for it. You cannot kill these beautiful forms. You can just not help them with a lot of money. So.